Welcome to day 19 of the first 1000 trades challenge, where I document my strategy performance before buying a prop firm. So far I have a total of 506 trades recorded with an overall win rate of 51%, a profit factor of 1.3R and a 0.15R expectancy. In this videos I will go over some of the issues I found with my strategy and the corrective actions I plan to take to fix them. As I mentioned in my last video, and based on this numbers I can confirm my strategy has an edge. Now is time to refine it, so let's get into the video. The main three problems that my strategy has is first, a large break-even rate and trade profit give back, trading during low volatility periods, and increasing my profit factor from 1.3 to at least 1.5R. Now, for far my strategy has a very similar trades distribution, with around 3 out of every 10 trades been wins, the next 3 losses and the last 3 break-even. This may sound good since the break-even trades don't really affect my win rate, so as long as my wins are larger than my losses, my system will be profitable. This is currently the case. However, this ignores the emotional risk that I'm exposed to when I take multiple break-even trades. As you may have seen in previous videos, taking 3 to 4 BE trades builds frustration, which in turn leads to suboptimal trades and a higher probability of taking a loss. With this in mind, the goal is to turn some of those break-even trades into smaller wins, without necessarily cutting profitable trades earlier or increasing my losing rate. For this I will be adjusting my trail stop to lock 0.5R, once plus 1R has been hit. I've noticed that my trail system has a lot trade profit give back, which means I'm giving back a lot of unrealized profits. It is a common scene that I'll get into a trade, this will move to plus 1R into profits and then come back and stop me out at break even. The purpose of this changes is to minimize those occurrences and capture some of those profits. This will help me minimize frustration and decrease the depth of session drawdowns. One side effect of this changes is that taking this smaller wins more frequently will artificially increase my win rate, while also decreasing my profit factor. This is a trade-off I'm okay with, since the purpose of this change is not to make the strategy more profitable, but to make the strategy easier to execute. Since if trading is a game of consistency, then strategy sustainability should also be an area of focus. Since, at least in my opinion, it makes no sense to have a very profitable strategy if it is too complicated. For example, would you rather have 0.6R expectancy strategy with complex terms like those ICT-type strategies? Or a 0.3R expectancy strategy with basic concepts like support resistance, assuming they all have the same win rate and everything else is the same? Let me know your thoughts on strategy complexity on the comments below. I never seen any trader talk about this topic, so maybe we can start this conversation. Another aspect of my system that I'm looking into optimizing is my trading conditions. This refers specifically to volatility. See, the whole idea behind my strategy is to try to get in on the regular swings of the market. On any trade I'm only looking for a 12 to 24 point move in most cases. Trading NQ, this is not that hard to get, however volatility will determine how long I will have to wait for this moves, or if I will get them at all. It has been more than clear to me that I struggle as much as my strategy does during low periods of volatility. For context, this anytime the 5 minutes ADR is lower than 15. I'm currently doing some testing to see how I can adapt my strategy to these periods, but so far my options are mainly to trade half a session, double the size my stops and take profit while using half the amount of contracts. This will keep my percent at risk the same, while giving the trades more room to chop around without triggering stop. I will probably end up doing a hybrid and double the order distance of each trades, but only taking half the amount of trades I would normally take in a session, with half the profit goal and half the max loss. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. The reason why I still want to trade in those days is because my setups still work, is just that they take longer and patience is not really one of my strong suits. That's why I like scalping. I don't want to hold a trade for 15 minutes to find out the outcome. I want to be right or wrong in 1 or 2 minutes max. The next 500 trades will serve as a testing grounds for these changes, and by trade 1000 I will have the final version of my strategy that I will be trading in the prop firm environment. If you like this more system-oriented type videos, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Moving on, my videos will have this approach since I think the session descriptions can get a little repetitive. For my next video I'll go over more in detail about how to increase my profit factor. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.